Hello and welcome back to Frühling, our Let's Play series on Farming Simulator 22. Right, so as you can see, I'm already in Meadow 2, getting it done. My plan was to mow Meadow 1, then Meadow 2, and let the grass dry a bit for this meadow so I can get some hay. However, it looks like rain is on the way, so that's why I'm in the field already. I wanted to hop in and get started as soon as possible so that we can come right in with a tedder as well, get it windrowed and collected before the rain. I think we have a couple of in-game hours before that happens, but nonetheless we will get it done. Right, so yes, once this is done I do have a few other things that need to happen. The other meadow at the farm is also ready for a cut, which will just be silage, so we can do that with wet grass, not a problem. Right, there's always that one little sort of hill that gives us a struggle. Right, so we are pretty well done. With this 7-meter setup, it doesn't take very long at all to get it done. We will miss little bits, but that's alright. We are in a bit of a time crunch, although it doesn't take very long to do this field. The tedding is probably going to take the longest. Right, so yes, we will cut the other meadow as well, get it all collected and fermented, and then we shall go from there. But yes, I do want to get the hay done. Also, if you look across the way to our new field, I don't know what to call it, field 13 I guess I could call it, because that's what it's called. Our new used to be sorghum field, which currently has oilseed radish in, is grown, so we can actually get that cultivated as well. So once we get this done, then we can set a helper off on... Actually no, I'm going to wait till we're into the other field, or the other meadow, before we do that, just because I might need both tractors for this job. Thus, that kind of begs the question, do you reckon we need a third tractor? I don't know. I don't necessarily think we do. I know what I've just said makes it sound like we do, but I have a feeling, and I'm hoping, also half hoping not, we'll see, that the Massey is suitable for vineyard work. It's a very small tractor. I put it up against this one the other day in a previous episode, and it's much smaller, so I don't know if it'll fit between the vines, but that is the hope. We shall see. Might end up keeping the Massey for a very long time. Right, well, this is virtually finished. Yes, there's a little bits here and there. I'm not too concerned. The rain is meant to arrive around 11 AM, so we've got about an hour and a half left in game time to get that sorted. Right, I will just tidy up the bits on the left there, and then we will head to the farm, grab connect the Massey to the the tedder first. And actually we could probably bring both down, so yes, we will utilize both tractors for this job just to make it quick work. So I will bring this back to the farm first so that we can bring down a couple of things with us. Right, we've done that, and now we will head back to the farm, and we'll see you back in the field with the tedder. Alright, so just unfolding the tedder, and I have brought the windrower as well. I brought both just so that we could have it done very quickly, and I think we will be good for time as far as getting it done before the rain comes in. As long as we're collecting it by then we should be fine. My plan initially was to mow this field, let it sit while I did the other one, so that it could sort of have that role play effect of actually drying out a bit. But we are going to get rained on, so that's not happening. We will ted it up, and luckily for us it dries it out immediately. We can row it and collect it. Right, so we'll get this done, then we'll take the windrower in here, get it done, and then take both implements back to the farm, swap out for the loading wagon, and we'll be back collecting hay. Alright, well, we are just about to collect our hay, and unfortunately it would seem that the rain has come about 10 minutes earlier than we were hoping, but we would have just got it done. Mind you, this is such a very short rainfall, hopefully. Well, very, very hopeful that it is. Right, I just wanted to share as well a very amazing little mod that came out, where it's got the automatic indicator stop, so that when you are finished indicating, you don't have to click the button, it just turns off for you as a normal car would, which is, and maybe a tractor as well, which is fantastic. Right, we're in the field, we're on our way. That indicator automatic stopping mod is on the mod hub as well, if you're curious to check it out. Right, so we are collecting. I think we'll be absolutely fine to get this hay remaining as hay. Of course, we're only trying to get it done for roleplay purposes. I mean, we could have just done it anyways in the rain, but it's better when it's done properly. Trying to keep that realism. Speaking of, I was hoping to get the cultivator into that field as well, to get the oilseed radish all cultivated in, and then we can get more field work done. This field is going to be very, very well worked. Very well. We've mulched it, we've cultivated it, we've drilled a cover crop. We're going to cultivate it again. We've spread slurry before we cultivated. We spread slurry before we drilled the oilseed radish. Nonetheless, it's going to yield very nicely, and it's very well cared for as well. And we are at 100%, so we'll quickly get this back to the field, or to the farm, and then end up back in the meadow, collect the rest, and then we'll move on to meadow number 1. Alright, well there we have it. We have collected our hay, and no sooner than we could have, really. We did it as fast as we could, but we made it. We made it with the hay. Perfect. So that meadow is done. We have no need to go over there. We will need our loading wagon again soon, so I will leave it nearby. Doesn't have to be in the way entirely, but I suppose, yeah, things are a bit messy. As you can see, I've set the mower set up in the meadow, which I reckon will probably be what we do next. Although there is one other thing. Yeah, let me just connect to this, because we won't be cultivating just right now. I'd rather cut this grass. It will be fermented, so it being cut in the rain is not a problem. However, before we get started with this, I do just, yeah, I'll shut that down for a moment. Right, I have decided to add one more animal type to the farm. Rain's really come down now. Look at that. Many, many eggs. Right, I have shuffled those ones down just to make sure there's enough room. So I believe, here, I'm just going to have a quick peek at this as well. So we have a couple hours for the rain to subside. Not what I was looking for, but wow, look at that. So many lettuce. I am thinking of potentially switching it up as well. Maybe to tomatoes or strawberries, but I don't mind the lettuce. Right, I want to go to animals and chickens. So they, yeah, it's gonna be full up soon. Right, all is well there. Ooh, one more month and we'll have some more cows, which means they're gonna need more food, which means they're gonna need more of everything. Right, luckily for us, both the sheep and the horses do not take very much hay. The cows actually take more hay in their mix than both of them combined. So that's something. But the animal that I wanted to add to the farm is actually a beehive. Now what I was thinking is this little space here is very unused, and I would like to transform it into a bit of a bee sanctuary. What I mean by that is I do like those bushes next to the house, so I may keep them. I was going to get rid of them, but if we look, I found a very nice little bee house that I think will be very nice for us. So they're just little. This one looks too much like a outhouse, like a outside toilet. So we will put one of these. I was going to put it right up against the house, but it'd be in the bushes. Although we could terraform the land. Well, paint. I think I will. I think I will tuck it right in, because I was doing some research actually on bees, just randomly, and you want them to be in the open. So this isn't very in the open. All of this is in the open. But you also want it to be protected from any sort of wind or storms or anything like that. So let's tuck it in as nice as we can against the house, because then we can build out. Keep the trees fine, but the bushes are not vital to the house, although maybe I'll keep the bush. Yeah, we'll put that one right there. Boom, we've got one. Right, now we need a pallet thingy. So this is the one that comes with the main game. You cannot even see it, but this looks amazing, and it holds more pallets as well. And it's only £500. So what I was thinking for this, like, we have a very busy farmyard, but this space, if I were to move the toolbox, I think I could put it right in that spot. But I will have to move the toolbox first. But there we go. We have some bees. Right, and we can just like fill this whole area up with bees as well. But yes, let's put the pallet in. Quickly move our little toolbox, which we can put there for now. Right. So it should fit right in that spot. Right, animals, bees, pallet. Where are we? Here we are. So we'll flip it round. Ah, yes, and we can put it nice and tight. It's the only wall in this place that we can put something like this. That wall is a bit too far out with the gate. Not that we have to go in there or anything, but we might. Right, so I'm fairly particular when it comes to things like this. I haven't had to do much placing. That is perfect. It's right up against the wall, and we should have honey pallets spawning very soon there, which is absolutely fantastic. And then we can stack them here if we need more room on the shelf. Right, so we are officially beekeepers now as well. We have all of our animals. Very exciting. Right. Worst case, we can always sell this, move it back, whatever. We can sort it out. But I think that will be just fine for now. Get honey at pallet location. I will do. 150 meters. Right, that's quite far, isn't it? And I believe they do help to harvest, will add a yield bonus onto certain crops. I don't think grapes is one of them, but that's fine. We're in it for more so for the honey. So that is done. Right, this rain is just coming down. Right, we will have a quick look at a couple other things. It's just very chilly. Let's hop into our tractor. Right, well, according to the weather, it's, 11 degrees. It should warm up in the afternoon, so that's nice. We could have done hay in the afternoon as well, but it's done now, so that's fine. It says snow for the next 4 months. That sounds about right. But we shall see. I don't think we did get snow. No snow stayed on the ground, at least, last winter. So I'll have a look at the map, see what we're doing here. Right, well, this is all very good. Yes, I know that needs to be rolled. It will be rolled. Our new, well, not new, but our second meadow is back to 1 fertilized state. So we'll roll that when the time comes. That is all ready to go. This one is nearly ready to harvest as well. I reckon November, next month. Certainly next month. And, right, well, let's get started. Now, I do know that you've seen 1,000 cuts on this meadow, so it is getting quicker, but luckily for us, I can slap together a quick time-lapse of the mowing and the windrowing, and the collecting if you like. I know that it has to get done, but at least it's getting done as fast as possible. Right, and I will clip no fences. That's not a promise, just something I'm hoping happens. Right, let's carry on with the time-lapse, and we'll get the windrowing done, as well as the collecting. Get some silage. Right, off we go. Alright, well, as you can see, the day has improved immensely. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous October afternoon, early afternoon, and we are done collecting our grass for silage. Maybe some bits here and there. Oh, little bit here, we'll grab that on the way out. So we have collected about 43,000 litres, which is pretty good. I think that puts us at almost 250,000 litres of silage, which is also pretty good. Have a quick look here. Right, so we have 200,000 now. We have 30,000 plus whatever's in the collecting wagon. And so yeah, it should be about 40,000. So we're 240,000 litres of silage. Amazing. And that's only a sliver of what can fit into the silo, which is also very amazing. Right, so as I've said, I would like to, now that I know that our silo can hold TMR, I would like to try and compile a few, well, a few mixers full at least, and put it into the silo. I would and I wouldn't. I would like to maybe keep it. Oh, look at that! We've got honey already. That's amazing. We've got one small box, 26 litres of honey. Fantastic. Right, and I do fully intend on adding more and more. Look at the green on the tyres, on everything. Everything is so green from the grass cutting and grass work. Yes, I do intend on adding more honey boxes, beehives, honey producing boxes. Yes, to that little area. I'll have a little apiary sanctuary out front of the farm. Right, so we'll get this cleaned up at least, and with the Deutz holding the two mowers, I'll get that cleaned as well. Get the mowers put away. Right, this we can tuck away. Excellent. Right, so in the next episode we will definitely be into our what is an oilseed radish field at the moment, but we will get that all cultivated in. Then we can run over it with a shallow cultivator as well, and then we'll follow up with I think I'm going to put the mowing equipment back where it was. It seemed to be fine. Takes up an awkward amount of space in our little shed. But yes, we'll get the cultivating done, the shallow cultivating done, and whatever else needs to be done in that field. I believe drilling is the next thing after that. Drilling and rolling, that's it. And that we cannot do until March anyways. So our November will be, the rest of October will be pretty chill, I reckon. And then November will be quite busy getting the soybeans done. So green. Very green, in fact. Right, we'll get this cleaned up. But yes, we'll get the soybeans done in November, which leaves December and January for selling. So selling, and we'll do a big farm clean, so we'll get everything cleaned. Right now I'm just doing what I can before I put certain things away. I would like to try and get the tedder cleaned as well, as it is hiding in the shed, before I put all this mowing stuff away. So I'll do that, and then I can get that done as well. Whatever's in reach we'll clean, and then yeah, we are done for this episode. So once this is done, we'll do a bit of a signing off. Right, get it nice and ready. That seems to be gets very dirty, doesn't it? Right, I'll have a nice new shiny subsoiler as well. Right, and next month as well, which is very exciting, is that we'll have cows. We'll have more cows. Should have another 10 cows added on to our current cow pen that we have. Right, well yes, we will end it right there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care, and bye for now.